Welcome to another magnetization video, this one on the Tau Crisis Battlesuit. Now this one's a pretty simple one overall, just a couple changes from others. But I built 6 of these. 3 are standing, 3 are going to be on the flying bases. That's why they're not mounted yet. But my son didn't know what weapons, etc. He still hasn't decided what he's doing. He's trying different stuff out. So decided to magnetize them. Each suit, you build it up to this point without the weapons and without the tracking systems or missile pods. Then 3 magnets for each suit. I'm using 1/16 by 1/32 magnets. These are the little magnets, really the smallest ones I use. The missile pods are first, and they're the easiest. You take a 1/16 inch drill bit. This is just a hair too small to fit it in. So you just put the drill bit in, you turn it just a couple times, lay your magnet in, lay it in all of them, make sure the polarity is the same. And then, let me find here. So then you have this kind of tab on the missile pod on the bottom, or just like the one right there. You snip it off, you just glue your magnet on, and then that way you can just lay your missile pod on, and then you can use it on all of them. My son hasn't decided what tracking systems and stuff he wants, so I haven't glued anything in here or magnetized the other ones if I feel like it. So that's easy. That's 6 magnets on these, on the crisis suits themselves, and 6 magnets on the missile pods. Next step is to magnetize the arms so that you can put the weapons on and off. This is a little different from others. Normally I talk about polarity going all one direction so things don't flip and all. Well, in this case, the polarity needs to be out this way, and then this what's facing out this way faces out that way. And the simple reason is because things like the burst cannon and the shield, you can't do magnets on either side of them. So in order to be able to go back and forth, you have to have the polarity going out on each one. So again, just like the other, just a little drill bit, screw it in, just a couple, because this little slot is a hair too small. Then each side, and then just be very careful laying all your magnets in. The shield and the burst cannon are easy. Cut off the little tab, stick it in, and then it'll work on either arm. The other weapons, you got 2 options. You can either snip one tab off, so it's like that, and then you can flip it over and it'll just be upside down on the other side. Or like I did, I snipped the tab off of either side. And again, this is where you got to be very careful of the polarity. The other issue is that when you put this one on so that its polarity matches here, because you're flipping the magnet over and it's not all the same direction, you're actually going opposite polarities, the second magnet you put on will tend to flip. So for that reason I go back to my old little X-Acto knife trick where you have the one magnet on so that you get it all the way down on this very tip, and then that way you can just hold it down so that it doesn't flip, because these magnets will flip. That's something to be careful of. The good news is that it's pretty easy. If you do it wrong, you can just quit your X-Acto and flip it off. So that's really it. The only difference between this and a Riptide or any of the others is polarity. So just call one positive. Positive out this way and positive out this way, and that way your negative is sticking out there and negative out there. And then there you have it, either side. And now you have every weapon option, multiple options. Pull those off, put it there like that. Yeah, this one here, pretty simple stuff. Alright, well that's it. 3 magnets per crisis suit, and then as many weapons as you want. Like I said, you can either do it on either side, or just take it and just accept that it's going to flip upside down on the other side. And that's basically it. Most important thing is keeping the magnets from flipping when you put them in. Alright, until next time, this was super short. Just to show you, here's all the things you're going to magnetize. You're going to spend a whole afternoon magnetizing them if you magnetize everything. So, until next time, I think this is probably the last towel magnetization video. But now I'll move on to actually painting these puppies.